Welcome everyone to this session. My name is Shiva. In this session, I want to introduce you to the world of data science. I try to keep it as brief as possible, at the same time covering the essence of what is data science. So let's begin. Data science became a buzzword all over the world in recent years, especially in the tech industry. Internet is flooded with all kinds of fantastic words about the data scientist job. Here are some examples I picked from the internet which describes the data scientist job. These are some really cool sounding words, aren't they? Personally, I sincerely hope these things will become a reality in next 6 months. But in actuality, nobody knows how far this future is from the present day. But what we do know is there are legitimate reasons why data science got so much attention from the tech industry. Before we discuss about the reasons why data science became so important, let's see some of everyday applications that are built using data science so that you will have an idea how data science has already become an important part of our daily life. Facial recognition, speech recognition, weather forecast, targeted ads in the Google and Facebook, product recommendations, sentiment analysis, driverless car, fraud and risk detection in banking, image processing in mobile cameras and TVs. These examples should give you a fair idea why data science became so important. Now let's discuss about the factors or the reasons that help the rise of data science. First one is explosion of data. There is huge amount of data that is being created every day in this world through e-commerce websites, social media, Internet of Things, video streaming services, surveillance systems, and so on. Businesses and governments want to make use of this data for their advantage. And this created need for a system that can analyze this huge amount of data and give useful insights. And data science fits that need perfectly. Second reason is availability of powerful algorithms. Both academic institutions and private firms, through their continuous research, developed some of the powerful algorithms. This availability of powerful algorithms played a major role in the rise of data science. Third one is availability of more processing power and cheap memory. This enabled businesses to store more historical data and develop more complex algorithms that can run in very short time. So in my opinion, these are the three main reasons that help the rise of data science. Now that we have understood why data science became so important and what are the factors that helped in the rise of data science, let's try to define data science formally. Before that, let's see the definition of science. According to Wikipedia, science is a systematic enterprise that builds and organizes knowledge in the form of testable explanations and predictions about the universe. It is the pretty much same about the data science. If I have to define data science in simple terms, data science is a methodology through which insights can be derived from a given dataset and use those insights to predict future. In data science, we'll try to discover hidden patterns in the dataset and make predictions based on those patterns. In a nutshell, we'll try to answer these three questions using data. What happened, how it happened, and what will happen. Let's try to understand these concepts using a case study. Let's go through this small case study to understand the concepts of data science better. This is the data of an e-commerce company. Here we have their monthly budget for online advertising and the revenue for each month. For example, they spent 4K for online advertising in the month of January and they got 12,000 as revenue for the month of January. Similarly, they spent 7K for online advertising in February. They got 17,000K as revenue for the month of February, and so on. Now, this e-commerce company wants to find out answers for these three questions. Does online advertising has any effect on total revenue? If there is effect, how strong is that influence? Can we predict revenue for a given amount of budget for online advertising? Example, if 25K is spent on online advertising, what may be the revenue? I'll try to answer these three questions using one of the methodologies in data science. The first step in the process is to represent the data in a graph. This simple graph is called scatter plot. Budget is represented on x-axis and revenue is represented on y-axis. By looking at the graph, I can say that the data is following a straight line trend. Why I am showing interest in straight line? Because I know that a straight line can be represented using a mathematical equation. I can even derive a mathematical equation for the straight line shown in this graph, which is nothing but y equal to 1431.3 x plus 5090.4. The reason I am trying to represent data using mathematical equation is because it readily answers my third question. That is, can we predict revenue for given amount of budget for any online advertising? If I substitute 25K in the equation, I get the answer as 40,872.9. So this mathematical equation enables me to predict the revenue for any given budget. Now that I got the revenue for 25k, the next question is how accurate this figure is. To know the answer for this question, first let's try to find out what revenue straight line equation is predicting for the months for which we already know the answers. For example, in the month of July, we already know that for the budget of 2k, the revenue is 7000k. But if we substitute 2 in place of x in the equation, we get revenue as 7917. So there is an error of 917. Similarly, for the month of May, there is difference of 1684 between the predicted and actual revenue. So this is the reality. There is always going to be error. No data science model is going to predict with 100% accuracy. There will be always error. There are various methods to assess the accuracy of models, and depending on the subject areas, sometimes 80% accuracy might be good enough. In some other cases, 90% accuracy might be good enough. Our aim is to produce models that give results within the acceptable accuracy range. Coming to other two questions, I can derive correlation coefficient using statistical methods, which will give me answer for the first question. Similarly, I can derive coefficient of determination, which will tell me about the strength of the relationship. We will not go into details about these indexes now. My idea is to show you how a simple data science model works. The model I showed you here, which uses straight line to make predictions, is called simple linear regression. This is the most commonly used model in data science. Here we are analyzing effect of only one factor on the revenue. When we are trying to represent data using straight line, it might look like we are compromising too much. But when we have to analyze effect of tens or even hundreds of factors influencing the revenue, this model works wonders. Now that we have seen how the prediction process works at a high level, it's time to define a new phrase called statistical model. Statistical model is a set of mathematical equations and assumptions that describe the real world situation. As we have seen in the previous example, we use existing data to come up with a mathematical equations to describe the real world situation. But as I mentioned earlier, no model can represent real world situation with 100% accuracy. There is always going to be error, just like we saw in our previous example. Now that we have an idea of what a statistical model is, let's redefine the term data science. What is data science? Data science is all about building a statistical model or combination of statistical models to describe a real world situation with minimal errors. This will be more practical definition of data science. Finally, in this slide, let's see what exactly is the job of a data scientist at high level. First step in any data science project is to select the model. Based on the requirement and available data, data scientist has to select an appropriate model. In our case study, we selected simple linear regression as our model. Once the model is selected, next step is to train the model. In our example, the task was nothing but deriving the straight line equation using the existing data. Data scientist has to pre-process data before using it for training. This is where most of the time is consumed in data science project. It is a big topic in data science. How well you prepare data will have direct effect on the accuracy of your model. After training, next step is to test the model, which is called model evaluation. We use the data for which we already know the outcome to test the model so that we can compare both predicted and actual values. This allows us to assess the accuracy of model. If the accuracy is in permissible limits, the model can be used to make predictions. Most of the time, these models are built using the programming languages like Python. So at a high level, this is the job of a data scientist. So that brings us to the end of this session. I hope now you have a fair idea about what is data science and what is the job of a data scientist. Thank you.